Hello everyone! Hello, Cesare here with more World of Warcraft. Joining us is, of course, Piamet
Oh,
and Miro, Luminol, Nethers, the astral fairy dragon,
Nether Fairy Dragon.
Nether fairy dragon,
Nether.
and Jub. Look at this amazing frog. He hops. Oh wow. Alright, so as you can see, we are still here in the Blasted Lands. I don't know where Luminol's going, but we have plans to go to Lower Blackrock Spire today. Sorry, I had to yawn. I believe Lower Blackrock Spire is the only dungeon on our list that we haven't done. Yep. So we have plans to go to Lower Blackrock Spire today, and then from there, we are just going to finish out the Blasted Lands, possibly. And then I think there's nothing else to do. We do have mail though, so I want to go get that.
Yeah, I don't know where we can get it though.
There's no mailbox here.
I don't know.
I think I'm tracking mailboxes. This should be.
I am too. I checked.
I am not tracking
Oh.
mailboxes apparently.
There's, I think there's one up here. No, I just saw something up here, but there's not.
Weird. All right.
Duh. Okay.
So yeah, hello everybody. We are gonna hop into Lower Blackrock Spire, and I'll talk to you a little bit about Blackrock Spire, what I know about it, and the history of it. Because out of all the Blackrock areas, I think this one has the most history, except for maybe Molten Core and the Blackwing Descents, which are the raids. Blackwing Lair, Blackwing Descent. But I think Blackwing Lair actually kind of ties into what I'm going to talk about anyway, so. Okay, so. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright. So, Blackrock Spire, here we come. As you recall, last week we were in Blackrock Depths. Those dungeons, Blackrock Depths and Blackrock Spire, both exist in the same area. So to speak. The only difference between them is their location. Blackrock Depths is in the bottom of the mountain, in the depths of the mountain, leading into the underneath the volcano. Luminal's blowing bubbles. Blackrock Spire is on the top of the mountain. Now, Blackrock Mountain exists within what was once the Red Ridge Mountains. During the War of the Three Hammers between the three main dwarf tribes, Thurisan decided he wanted to delve too deep into the mountain, and he made contact with Ragnaros, summoning him, and Ragnaros destroyed that portion of the Red Ridge Mountains, turning it into the Burning Steppes and the Searing Gorge. Now, we haven't gone there on stream yet, but we will eventually. But this formed Blackrock Mountain. The dwarves built two areas, the Blackrock Spire, the upper part, and the Blackrock Depths, the lower part. During the Second War, the orcs eventually, and ogres eventually came there to the mountain as part of the... Oh, hello. As part of their base, Cho'Gall used his connection with the old gods to parlay with Ragnaros, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and Cho'Gall was pissed off. Gul'dan was pissed off with Cho'Gall because he didn't get the whole mountain, but Ragnaros let him have the Spire as their base of operations. So he was impressed that he at least got that much out of him. But he had no idea that it was because Cho'Gall had connections to Cthulhu, an old god, who Ragnaros works for. Alright, trolls, ogres, and orcs. Oh my. So we want to go this way, I believe.
Wow, one of these rings is like an 8 intellect upgrade. Oh, probably because the one I'm using doesn't have intellect on it.
Uh-oh, we gotta get them all.
I like this dungeon.
I mostly like this dungeon.
Oh, we have a death knight. Oh, I'm nature locked. Hold on. Spellbinders.
But yeah, a short while after that, the Black Dragon Nefarian, who was quite evil, he liked experimenting on things, moved into Blackrock Spire. And that split the Spire into Upper and Lower Blackrock Spire. Lower Blackrock Spire is this one. It contains the Dark Horde, so to speak. The ones that weren't really officially defeated with the rest of the Horde during the First and Second War, but they also weren't really part of the war because they were off doing their own fucking thing for the Shadow Council. But
Way too much information.
Nefarian took over the Horde, the Dark Horde that Rend Blackhand led, and Rend Blackhand you actually fight in the Upper Blackrock Spire. But we'll talk about Upper Blackrock Spire later because we will be going there as well. I like how this warlock just fucked off while we were fighting. Anyway, needless to say, eventually this place just became a haven for the Dark Horde, and not the Horde that that we all know and love. It's a good dungeon. That's about most of the history on this place, at least cut down into bite-sized chunks. This place is very lore-heavy in that regard. Nefarian and Ragnaros are still at war, actually. Nefarian wants the whole mountain, and Ragnaros is like, no, I don't want you to have the whole mountain. Nefarian's like, but I want it anyway. So that's kind of going on, but they don't really include the lower Blackrock Spire in these fights very much, just because. And the dwarves live in the lower part, the Dark Iron Dwarves. They kind of still worship Ragnaros, whereas the orcs here, they kind of just do their own thing. You got orcs, trolls, and ogres who live in here, and we're going to run into all three of those. Hello, ghoul. Oh, wait, that's not a ghoul, that's a truck.
No, there's a ghoul.
Oh, there's a ghoul. It's just Dirthead. Hello, Dirthead. I thought that was a Trog running by, but yeah. This Risen Skulker's not doing shit, but whatever. I guess we're fighting these two? Okay. I can deal with that. It'll be great if these things would stop fucking, well, stop fucking, but also stop, rooting me. But I'll take roots over stuns any day.
Wait, I paralyzed a wolf back here.
Okay.
So,
So what exactly does Paralyze work on? Like everything, or does it have limitations?
anything except like bosses.
Oh, well, obviously bosses, but I meant like race-wise, because most stuns in that and CC
Yeah. No,
have.
it doesn't have one. It says incapacitates the target for 1 minute. Limit 1. Okay, which will cancel the effect. It's a 15-second cooldown.
So right now we are fighting what's called the Scar Shield Legion of the Dark Horde. The Dark Horde didn't really amount to much. They were just led by Rend Blackhand, as I mentioned earlier. He was an orc.
Most with other CCs, they don't have a cooldown usually. Like
That's true.
Shackle Undead and Hibernate. But they might have cast times and paralysis and sinister, so.
And Distract. Oh wait, that's not officially a CC.
silly about the findings on the anniversary event.
What did he say?
The, like, pool or something. I don't know. Like, at first he thought, like, I guess I was just talking about the anniversary skins, but I was like, no.
I guess the more they add, though, the harder it is to get some of the stuff.
Yeah, I think those event loot boxes are, like, guaranteed to give you something from the event. That's how it seems.
No, but I mean, like, the more they add, the more chances that you won't get something that you want, per se.
It's really gonna make people want to buy loot boxes for one reason or another.
Yeah, which I'm not very fond of that practice.
Yeah, but at the same time, they're allowing like, a bunch of stuff to be obtained.
Yeah, but it still perpetuates this loot box craze.
Yeah. I mean, what can you do? At least it's not a game you have to pay for other than, like, once.
Yeah, buy to play is fine.
Yeah. Like, if FF14 had loot boxes, that would be dumb. Or WoW.
I still, like, the amount of people right now that are complaining about the cash shop in FF14. It's like, it's literally all cosmetic, like.
Yeah, and I don't like that people are complaining about the charity skin.
Oh, people are dumb. Anybody who complains about charity skin is stupid.
Yeah. It's like, hello, charity? You know what this means.
Oh, it's too expensive. Okay, well, there's a reason it's expensive.
Yeah. Plus, it's like one of the nicest skins they've put out for Mercy.
These fucking ogres naturally hit hard. They're ogres. We should take these ogres to High Mall and make them fight there. Think they're tough. They're going after that.
I don't want to go to High Mall.
Oh, we're going to High Mall eventually.
No.
Yep, that place is doable now.
Whoa.
Okay, I should
I have a
fucking
lot of memories of coming through here while leveling. Where I hit Outlands.
Yes. There's so many people, when I was looking up information on this, there's a lot of people on the forums who were complaining about this place back in the day. Because it like brought up old forum posts.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Because they're like...
It was sometimes rough if you had a group that didn't know what they were doing and got lost.
Yeah, no, but that's not what they were complaining about. They were complaining that this place...
Those guys are rare.
Oh, so he is. They're like, this
I
place
thought there was something here.
is the only place that we can go now to grind to get to Outland. Oh my god, what the hell? Juba!
Juba!
Held since...
Polymorph, but...
Subscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you, Juba.
That person got a ring. Lucky.
Yeah.
I didn't. Unlucky.
But yeah, so...
Oh, I guess this is lost.
When the Blackrock Mountain, or Upper Blackrock Spire was changed to be a level 100 dungeon, then they removed the lower raid portion. There were a lot of complaints about that. Oh, they can be stunned with Shockwave? That's weird.
Wait, what? What were they complaining about?
They were saying that, like, now they have to grind lower Blackrock Spire.
Oh, instead of Ubers?
Yeah, instead of Upper Blackrock Spire. I'm like, people grinded Upper Blackrock Spires? That was a thing? Man, I missed out. Most people I knew
remember
ran...
grinding Ubers.
Neither do I. Most people I know.
It was nice to have more than one option.
You kind of do now. Kind of have every dungeon now.
That's true, but why would you want to? It's exciting feeling like you were doing something epic.
Right, but that's
challenging.
when it comes to leveling to get to Outland, epic and challenging is not something that comes to most people's minds. They just want to get to Outland.
I want to be challenged epically.
Oh, you're a weirdo.
Yeah, I am.
There you go. Finished him with.
Killed that guy.
I got his head. Sweet.
Same. That'll come into play later. I guess these people know where they're going. Yeah, people used to fall down, and there's things down there. Aggressive things. Only one of us needs to lose his head, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think so. I got it too, don't worry. Just in case you lose your head. Ha ha!
I think Piamet's more than likely the one that's gonna lose her head, though.
Yeah, probably already have.
She sticks her neck out too far and gets it lopped off quite often. And as you can see, now we're fighting trolls! Yay, trolls! Winchig's favorite race.
I do not like the troll race.
Yeah, she's pretty racist.
No.
You're not racist? You just said you don't like the troll race. I'm pretty sure that counts as racist.
No.
Even if they're a fictional race, it's still racism.
No.
You don't think so?
No, don't think so.
Let's see. I wish Horror Throw would do more than 7 damage.
Too bad. Uh-oh.
What? Why did you guys pull all those? On the job.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Well, like, can you parallel that guy's in love with something? I'm a job again.
Oh, fuck.
I'm a job again.
If only I had leg sweep already.
And that person knocked them all out of my shockwave, so I got jab. I'm gonna have a jab.
No!
I'm a jab.
There's this guy.
That's it. Well, the shaman did a good thing.
Yeah. And the warlock. Why am I stuck in combat?
I don't know, I'm in combat with something too.
Stuck in combat. The fuck? Something, it says something's aggroed to the shaman. Oh god. I remember this happening before. Oh. And he releases just as combat ended. No, combat just ended. Maybe it's his totem.
Maybe. I think we can pull these dudes over here in the
Oh, I
corner.
thought this was the succubus here. I was like, look how small it is.
The little succubus. Alright, let's pull these dudes while he heads back. Make them think we're doing something. Anyway, that was close. Good job all around team. Pat on the back. I spent most of the time as a job. I can think of worse ways to spend a fight. Such as not as a job.
Sure.
What do you mean, sure? That one was running up along the banister. That's weird. Okay, do we need to go down there? I think we do need to go down there. Yeah, because there's a troll down there, boss, that we need to get his head. Also, why are you tracking this quest again? I don't want to track this quest. There. Well, I guess we are going up there, right? Oh, okay, it is okay. It's the raptor quest that we decided we weren't going to bother with. Well,
yeah.
I'm incapacitated.
Sort of close-ish.
No chain heal for you. So yeah, as you can see, this place has, I'm jubbed again, a diverse amount of enemies. Seriously, what is it with this area? I'm starting to hate trolls too now.
Well, yeah.
They changed me into a job, which is fine, but they chain do it, so that it puts the group at risk. Then they incapacitate me, and then they turn me back into a job, and why can't I target these? There we go.
Bad things coming.
Now I'm a job.
Oh, I'm a job. This is a shaman. Yes.
Is it the shaman or the priests? Well, the shadow hunter or the priests that are jabbing?
I'm guessing the priest. Because two are going out, like, at a time.
Yeah. I had a curse of blood on me even though I stunned it.
That's three at a time. I think they fixed,
Oh, yeah, she
essence
definitely
font.
put on nice. They fixed essence font?
Yeah, it seems to be leaving it's hot on everybody now.
I just realized that the warlock's name is Demonic Pact. I thought it took a while to kill. Damn trolls. Is there anything up here? Also, why have I got no loot?
These shoulders aren't even that good. I'm not gonna use them.
This place is terrible when it comes to loot. Well, every place is terrible when it comes to loot for me.
Yeah. My room is like really cold. Wait, what? This person thinks toads are friends with spiders?
It's
What?
summer.
Conspiracy don't fly.
There's a type of toad that lives with tarantulas because the tarantulas are big, scary, and protect them, and the toads keep the spiders off of the or insects and that off of the spiders' babies.
It's kind of sweet.
Yeah. So it works out for the both of them. No casting shrink, you goddamn. I'm jabbed again. No longer jabbed. No mana burn for you.
Yeah, they must have changed essence font. Either that or I got some kind of trait. Ooh. Apparently I got fortifying brew and I didn't know that.
Must have got it when you leveled up there. Does this remove incapacitated? Oh, it does. Alright, next time I get incapacitated, I'm going to use Berserker Rage. It's cooldown on that anyway.
Change the color of fortifying brew. Essence.
Shield wall is up. Those big guys actually hit pretty hard. Jerks.
Yeah.
What are we looking for? Isn't there a boss down here? This one, there's a boss down here.
There's...
Oh, okay, he's over here. I know where he is. Here he is. Well, kind of. We gotta kill these guys first. Oh, what am I targeting? It's like one of them's casting lightning bolt, but I can't see the fucking thing. There we go. So yeah, for the most part though, I do really like this dungeon.
Yeah. Same.
It's not exceptionally confusing once you just take a little bit of time to look around and realize, hey, I just gotta go around that corner to get down the path, not drop down to my death.
Yeah.
And
That's true.
now that there's a map, it's a lot better. Oh, this guy hits like a truck. Okay. Is he stunnable? He is not. Alright, good to know. We've now worked that out. Oh, I'm stunnable though. He showed me. Hey, I got a necklace again. Why do I only get fucking necklaces? It'd be nice if they gave me something else, like gear. It's always with the necklaces.
Warlock is a good sport. Pull these candles to set the mood. What mood? That's nice. Great.
And we're back to orcs.
Aww. Or Death Knight. It's too long. Then don't run it!
Might have did it chose random.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, this part's fun. I don't know why. I always thought this part was cool.
Like the collapsed part of it. They're like, ah, fuck it. Let's not clean that up. It'll be funny.
Tiny little quarter.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, well, that's what I did, apparently.
You just keep saying it's too long.
At least with the map, you can see the end of the tunnel. So to speak. At least he'll know that there's a light at it.
This guy says Assault on Violet Hold is longer than this. It's crazy.
Assault on Violet holds hard or long? Is that just gotta sit and wait? Like that's a level of impatience, but alright.
People and their hatred for.
I don't dislike Violet Hold actually. I kinda like it.
Yeah. I don't dislike it either. I think it's fun. A lot of people don't like waiting. Ugh. Wow.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a lot of them coming.
I'm gonna pop last stand
Okay.
and stun them all. You know, this a lot of them coming is actually good for one thing.
What?
Lots of revenge spam. And my revenge does more damage the more of them that are there, so. Got a pretty good use out of Shockwave on that pull, too. For the most part, though, viewers, this is the last of the really, really long dungeons, I think. Like, there aren't really many after this that are too long. Because they go into the expansions, and most of the dungeons are shorter after that. You should have a choice between summoning a succubus or an incubus. They're the same attacks, just cosmetically it could be one or the other. You never know what you'll get. Well, we're not getting through this, so.
Shit. Didn't expect that kind of damage intake, and I was using Essence Font.
which is fine. I used demoralizing shot on them, lower the damage you can take.
That's good.
I don't know which one of these fuckers I'm targeting right now, but I'm still, despite all this, not too fond of the of warrior tanking. Like every time I hop onto my my demon hunter, I'm just like, this is amazing. This speaks to me.
Hunter's also 110.
Doesn't matter. I'm just saying the playstyle. I don't imagine all the skills are going to be so vastly different at 110 that I.
You don't know. You'll know until you try.
True. I should go level Squirmels.
What? You're leveling this?
What about Squirmels? What about Squirmies? No flame strike for you. So this is another group of orcs that belong to the Dark Horde. They're the Firebrand Legion. They, as you can guess, cast a lot of fire spells. The one upstairs, I think, was the Scourge Legion or something like that. Scar Shield Legion.
I have to check if.
I think there's a reason to go in there unless you want the chest. A lot of spiders. So yeah, this is the spider wing.
Your favorite part. Gross. Ah!
These people are pretty good. See, so those of you watching, occasionally you get some really good grips in here. Not specifically this dungeon, but just in this game. I ran a dungeon. I'm not going to say what it is because we'll get there later in the game, but it was a max level dungeon, kinda. It was a higher level dungeon, I guess I should say. Oh, this is the boss. Alright.
Yeah.
I thought it was further up. Anyway, I had a druid tank in the dungeon. The druid tank did not stay in tank mode. Instead, they decided they were going to go into their caster form, and then they just ran the whole dungeon in their caster form and did better than any tank I've ever seen in there, including myself.
Well, of course.
Yeah, I'm not a very good tank, so. But yeah. Would you stop stunning me?
I can't spell that this time.
How you like being stunned? Sack of shit. Oh yeah, you do. You love being stunned. You love it.
Why?
I'm ready. It's because every time it stuns me, I lose threat. I think it's partially a threat drop. Or not even partially a threat drop, it's a guaranteed threat drop because I'm definitely losing threat.
Yeah, seems like it.
I got a companion. Yay. I think everybody did.
Yeah.
I thought it was
I
loot.
only have one of these, so now I have two. I'll apologize.
I don't apologize for spiders, I'm apologizing
Sorry
for me.
that happened.
Apologies to the Spire.
I don't know. Essence Font does so much more healing now.
It's good. I know you were complaining about it before. Is it possible you just got to a higher level and it was like, alright, I'm gonna stop sucking now?
I tried looking to see if there was a trait or anything I learned, but I can't find it.
That's not abnormal for you. Did we miss something back there? Like, what is that? Overlord Wormthal. Oh no. Okay, that's the end boss. Alright.
Yeah, before top was only going up to one person. It would be completely random. It wouldn't be like a person who needed healing. Now top is going on everyone.
That's good.
Well, that doesn't seem like that would be something they'd give you a trait for, because like, why would it even be like that in the first place? But I mean, maybe. Who knows?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Need a more lightning shot on them right now.
So it's kind of really cold and rainy today.
Yep.
That's...
It's cold and rainy at my dad's place too, apparently. There you go. So, if you guys didn't know that, over there, across this chasm, is the starting point of the dungeon. We've kind of gone down and around. I am recording, right? Yeah, we've been in here for 42 minutes.
What?
That's fine. This will just be a longer dungeon video. Like I said, aside from raids, this is probably the longest of dungeons. In fact, this is longer than a lot of the more recent raids.
What, really?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, this... Was it this or Ubers that led to a raid? Ubers.
Ubers.
Oh well.
This used to be part of Uber, so like,
Yeah, it was Blackrock, Spire, Lower, and Upper.
yeah, it's still that, but they just separated them differently now. Now Upper is its own entirely own thing, and it is, shit. Alright, anyway, now it's entirely its own thing, and, a level 100 dungeon, so we'll come back to that later, because...
Makes me sad.
Apparently it makes a lot of people on the forum sad too, because you can't do the old version anymore.
Nostalgia.
They were like, they should have added it into the Caverns of Time, and Blizzard was like, yeah, we could have done that, but eh.
That would be a good point.
Which, by the way, guys, we haven't gone to the Caverns of Time yet because it's an Outland release dungeon, so we'll be going to those later. Though we should probably show them the Caverns of Time when we go to show off the Outland areas as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just because there's quite a few things that we can do there.
Remember the wolf.
Yep.
Halcyon. Yes. I remember fighting this as Hallion.
I remember when you were playing on WoW back in the day during Wrath of the Lich King, and you got someone saying that they were sending you.
No, they said you are my focus.
Oh, something like that, yeah. So they whispered Piamut. They were like, "You are my focus," and Piamut's like, "What?" And the reason they did they whispered her is because they were focusing the
It was
boss.
a macro. a focus macro that would whisper whoever they focus. But if you whisper a boss and someone's named after the boss and online, you'd whisper that person. Though it wasn't named after the boss. The name Hallian was used. Before that, Hallian, the staff of forgotten love.
Hey, speaking of it, look at that! I got a fucking belt. No, a necklace. Another necklace. Man, guys, did you know I wanted a necklace?
Oh shit! Oh, another wolf.
Did you guys know that I wanted a necklace? Because I didn't. I don't even think this one's better. Maybe. Oh, I'll use it.
Be for long.
Ugh, all I ever fucking get in this game are necklaces. It's the worst, I tell ya. Is this stunnable? Oh, he is stunnable. Fuck you. Eat shit, dog. This is a big wolf. Well, maybe if you had been at home, Gizril, Halcyon and the Cubs wouldn't have been murdered.
Huh?
He was out and about doing his own thing, and then after he killed the other ones, he runs in. If he had been at home, maybe they wouldn't have been murdered.
Okay. These wristbands are an upgrade.
Quartermaster Zigris is up here. So let's go fight Quartermaster Zigris.
This is a pretty good group.
Yeah, pretty solid.
Like, the CC. If I could give a commendation, I would give it to the Warlock.
Warlock was talking about frogs, so yes.
Warlock's been a really great sport about everything.
Yeah, but they were also talking about frogs.
Yeah, I mean, yes. That is true.
Why wouldn't you want to give somebody who talks about jabs commendations?
Well, it's not just that. They've helped CC things and big polls, so we'll have like 2 CC'd. Oh! Hey!
Hey, you got the boss, and you paralyzed him. Good job. Good job. Speaking of Jub, Benji Jub's just sitting here in the center of all these mobs. Oh, now he moved underneath me.
Okay, this is bad. Time to pop Fortifying Groove for the first time. Still turn me gray? Yes. Such a strange effect. I don't know if you got rooted, but I did, so I put Tiger's Lust on you. When I hit 60, I'm gonna have leg sweep.
How does that make you
That'll
feel?
be an extra stun, so I'm pretty good with CC because I've got Arcane Torrent, which is fucking amazing. And
Hey, Quartermaster Zigris, you're not allowed to walk through boxes. That's against the rules. Oh, don't stun me, that's weird shit.
I've got that, I've got paralysis, and then I'll have leg sweep. I'm sad about what they did to Ring of Peace.
I don't know.
Like,
Ring of
oh,
Peace is
just
so-
have it knock back anything in the area. That's helpful. That's not a recipe for disaster.
Probably isn't. Oh, I got a pet.
Got a belt and a pet, yeah. The belt's barely an upgrade. But it is an upgrade.
That's fair. Well, that was exciting.
Yes. enjoyed that show we watched last night. I won't say the name because people might want to give spoilers.
Oh, I didn't like it.
Oh,
I don't watch movies. Oh shit, somehow we pulled all those? Yeah. Alright.
somehow. Oh, fuck.
Stop kicking me! Our Warlock is having a battle with that evoker.
Yeah, I've been helping. Epic battle.
Sentry? What?
Duel of the century. Wow.
That's a typo.
Are you tired?
I forgot a U. How's that tired? It's just a typo.
No, century. Total.
That was still spelled wrong if that would be century.
Yeah. So you suck. It's not even a word.
No, it's a typo.
Nope. I like paralysis.
No, you
Super
don't.
handy now.
No one likes paralysis.
Oh. Okay.
Exactly. There's a rat and a roach.
There's a lot of critters here. Don't fall. Oh my god, this pole is the worst. Ah!
I know, because I'm already low on health.
So, I paralysis the paralysis.
Can I see that?
Oh, now it's also a jump. Look at this! This is the tiniest paralysis! Look at it.
It's adorable.
They're not gonna know what you mean. Also, apparently they changed the kind of frog that Hex turns things into. Sad. It really does look like acupuncture, but I guess that kind of makes sense with the whole monk theme.
Yeah. Hit the right nerves, you can paralyze someone, apparently. I mean, it makes sense. I used to grab the nerve of my friend's shoulder in school when he tried to fight with me all the time, because he was one of those guys that liked to try and wrestle with all his friends for some fucking reason. Anyway, I used to grab the nerve in his shoulder. And it would turn off the nerve in his shoulder, so his arm would just go limp.
Oh.
And now that he's pissed off, it's the perfect time to stun him. I think we are almost through the dungeon. Yeah, there's the boss up there. Look at all these stone chairs. Wow, I just step in here and I'm already low health. What the fuck? No mana burn for you. No mana burn. Though there are definitely things about Warrior Taking that I do like. Ignore Pain is pretty awesome.
Nice.
Getting stunned every 8 seconds is not awesome.
What happened anyway?
True. Alright, so here's the end boss, Overlord Wormthalak. This is kind of like the Black Dragon Emissary who like oversees all of the lower Spire people for Nefarian.
Bloodless. Really good group.
Shit, you just like knocked me into the ceiling. Where you go? Get back here.
He's gonna call for help. He already did.
Yeah, I know. I see them. Oh shit, he called those guys. I'm being killed. It's amazing how many bosses in here are stunnable, though. They just never changed it from the olden days. I think I ripped through my ignore paint like it was not even there. Alright. There we go. We completed the dungeon. Now we just gotta kill this Smolderthorn Berserker. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, you kept him paralyzed like right up to the end too. That was good.
Thanks. Where's the spike?
Dropped a hat, but it was green. Are you kidding?
Wow.
Guy got Mark of the Dragon Lord.
Rats. Where's the spike?
That's a good question.
Urok's tribute pile.
Oh, that's way back here. Like way back. We should probably teleport out and then in.
Okay. I don't think it matters. We don't even have a quest for it. Oh, bonus objective.
Yeah, but we have a quest for trolls, ogres, and orcs
Yeah, yeah.
to turn in. Oh, at least I got shoulder pads from that. Anyway, guys, so yeah, occasionally you can get some pretty awesome people to group with you. Not always. You'll find you get a lot of bad apples as well, but sometimes they're pretty awesome like that group.